In the house this morning, we have a customer service expert. Her name, Sister Keren. Welcome, ma.
Should I say praise the Lord? Welcome once again. I'm so happy for the people that had started before me, but before then, let me introduce myself again. My name is Keren Okereke. I was just asking my husband, which one is my profession now? Because it's as if I'm doing a lot of things, but they are all related. I'm a certified customer service professional, though that was not really my area, but you know, in the course of a lot of things that you do, there are things you don't like. There are things you find that you don't like, and it's for you to find a way of offering solutions. So that's why I delved into it. And there's nothing you do. There's nothing you do, whether it's marriage or in church, anywhere, everything, every business that you do, you need customer service. And when you're talking about customer, it's not just the person that is coming to buy something from you. No. You have internal, you have external customers. So today we are really going to be talking about customer service as a whole. So we'll start with my slide, please. Hello. First, we are going to start with who is a customer. A customer is anyone who receives a product, either a good or a service from an organization or from a business, you know. Then an individual or business that purchases the goods or services produced by a business. In fact, we got this long thing short. That you even entered an Okada, that's your customer. It's true. Whatever you do is your customer. So anybody that you exchange a good or service or anything that you have a need, you have a demand, and somebody is able to give to you, that's a customer. Next one, please. What is service? A valuable action, deed, or effort performed to satisfy a need or to fulfill a demand. We all have needs. We all have a lot of things that, there are so many needs we need, and there's no how you can satisfy yourself on your own. Just like they say, no man is an island. You always need someone to help you one way or the other. So we have various services, we offer various services, and we at certain points need the services of these people. So that's service. The next slide, please. Then what is customer service? Customer service is the sum total of what an organization or individual does to meet customer expectations and produce customer satisfaction. Now, I know that the idea we have about customer service is maybe MTN, Glo, and all that. You call their customer care line and all that. But it goes beyond that. It's not just about that. Maybe we'll call that one like customer care, just a call. But it goes beyond that. You know, when someone has a need and you want, there are a lot of people out there who can give a solution to that need. But it's your own demand. My own demand can be different from your own demand. Do what you want. For example, let me use, I want to sew this dress. What I may want will be something that would not be too long, not too tight, and all those stuff. But what another person wants is different. But they all need these clothes. They all need a dress. Now, customer service there, the way it comes in is, I have come to this same person. This is the person that is doing the service, sewing clothes. I've come to her and asking her, this is what I want. She satisfies me according to what I want, and satisfies the other person according to what she wants. That is customer service. The way you deal with me is different from the way you deal with the other person. Though you are going to deal with that person the same way, but the way you meet that person's demand is different. I want to live satisfied. She wants to live satisfied. So that is customer service. It's not just about the call. Next slide, please. Okay, the second definition of customer service. You can go to the next slide. Why customer service? After all the innovations, you've gotten an idea, you're thinking of doing something, You have started it. In fact, it's working. You have opened a website. You have a blog. You have a Facebook page. And people have started contacting you. And it has come to a point of maybe face-to-face or exchange of mails and all that. Now, it keeps the customer happy. Okay, and it gets to that point. Now, the relationship matters, because if I'm just doing, I've innovated something, I've opened website, I've done that. Is it just to make money? It's not just make that money. You can only make it when you have satisfied someone and the person keeps coming. And the person won't just stop at coming and coming. They will now start word of mouth advertising. You're not paying for anything. You're not paying for a website. And when you give them something positive, when you give someone something positive, they will tell 20 people. But when you give something negative, they will tell 100 people. Do you understand? So they've spread the bad side. When you do it in a bad way, they will spread that bad one faster than the positive ones. So which one do you prefer? So why the customer service? It keeps the customer happy. To make the customer happy so that the person can keep coming back more and more. It determines how you do against competition. A lot of things we do, you're not the only person doing it. There are other people doing it. So if you have people that keep coming to you over and over again, that is to tell you that definitely you have gotten good customer service with those people. Then it says a lot about how long you will make it. Because if you're not doing well, for example, there's a place I like buying educational materials, CDs and all that for my son. I just discovered the place closed. There are other places, but that one was closed. I started going there. But one thing is, when I'm trying to tell the person, the woman, this is what I want, this is, yes, she won't even wait to even listen to, no, I have this, I have that. You know, she will just keep talking and talking. In my mind, I've not yet seen a closer place. Once I see a closer place that have those things, and they treat me better, she can't find me there anymore. At times, I even tell myself, I won't even buy, I'll wait till when I'm going to VI, I'll buy those things. You understand? She's losing, and I cannot tell someone, go there. Because of the way you treat me. I'm trying to tell you something. Just listen to me first so that you can even understand what I want. So that's, if you have a good customer service, it will keep the business for a long time. Now, helping your public image. Of course, it will help because it's people that will talk about you. You won't be the ones to blow your trumpet. People will blow it for you. Next slide, please. Why do people do what they do? This is the main part now. You know, like the Bible says, do to others what you want others to do to you. That is it. All these things we have been talking about, from the innovation to the website to this one, everything, if you trace it, is from the Bible. It's from there. Now, you know, we make decisions based on our feelings. The kind of job you pick is based on your feeling. The course you want is based on your feeling. The restaurant you prefer is based on your feeling. The designers you prefer, the person, a designer, cloth, designer, anyone you choose, anything you choose, most times is based on our feelings. Now, each of us, we make decisions based on our feelings. So it starts with you feeling good, having good feelings about yourself. You want something, start it, I will always refer to the Bible. Just like the Bible says, love your neighbor as yourself. Which means you have to love yourself first, Abby. The same way you love yourself, you love your neighbor. So you start with making yourself have good feelings about yourself. That if you put yourself in the position of that customer, if I want certain things at this way and it is done, you'll be happy. So if you've put yourself in that shoe, you will know how to treat the person. Then the next one, each of us needs the help and support of others, just like I said. Dealing with people is a special part of our lives. Even if when we use the website and everything, at the end of the day, people always, that relationship with someone, it has a different feeling than the relationship with the Twitter. It's true. It has a different feeling, you know. Everybody desires this. So you must always be positive when dealing with customers. The way we provide help and support to others in our dealings with them will influence their feeling. The way you leave them, the way you provide your service would influence their feelings, which will make them come back. How did you make them feel? Did they feel good? Did they feel better than the previous place they had gone? Those are the things that will determine their coming back. And remember, retaining the customers is the core thing. Because for you to even get new customers, you have to, it will cost you more and more effort. A lot of things more. But for the ones that have been there, for the fact that they keep coming back, that means it shows that definitely you're doing a good job. The next slide, please. Why do people do what they do? Okay, it's continuation of the first one. People need positive communication. The more we receive, the better we feel. I've talked about that already. Poor service makes one feel unimportant. For example, you get into a store and you need something. Probably you've looked through and probably the store is quite large and you can't really, or you could not see the signpost easily at where you want a particular thing. It's someone's, and you need someone's help and there's nobody. Even though you may have needed that thing so much, at times you can walk away and you have left that place not feeling well, not feeling important. So poor service makes one feel unimportant. And once it's that way, the chance of going back to such a place is very slim. Living up to the service expectation of others benefits everyone. It will benefit the customer, it will benefit you. You'll be happy for being able to be a solution to someone. You'll be happy for making someone feel good. And the person will be happy that someone had made her or him feel good. The next slide, please. People we serve notice our attitudes and feelings, no matter how hard we try to hide them. Even on phone. That's why if someone calls and it's from the tone of voice, you can say what is wrong, because it's from the way the person is feeling. It's from the person's attitude then. Or even if you are not harsh, but the tone, you may not be harsh, but the tone at which you answer, someone can easily pick something sarcastic, you know. So our attitudes, our feelings, no matter how hard we try to hide them, will show. So why don't you always show a positive attitude? Why don't you make sure that you psych up yourself, praise yourself, that today I'll follow peace with all men. Today I'll do excellent customer service. Today, no matter how angry any customer may be, I'll make sure that I calm the person down and provide the solution. Then good appearance is a way of showing respect to yourself and generate positive feedback from others. Because you make hair does not mean that you should do any kind of hair. Yes, because yes, for example, if it was advertised on the net or on your blog, like this is what you do, and okay, let me try this person, and by the time we meet, I'm seeing you with one kind of, I don't know, a style that I don't understand. I will give you an excuse. Okay, can we do it maybe tomorrow? Let me think. Somebody who wants to lie will now say, we'll do it tomorrow, but the person doesn't want to do it. Because of your appearance, really, it can go a long way. Because you're a mechanic does not mean that you must come rough. Does not mean that your nails must be dirty. There are gloves. There is overall. Because you're selling probably meat doesn't mean you must be smelling. If you know that you're going to meet someone, it's just for you to wash off. There are gloves, there are rubber gloves you can wear while you're doing that work and all that. There are so many things. It doesn't mean it must appear anyhow. It's important. Next slide. Feeling good about yourself. To deal successfully with others, you must first deal successfully with yourself. Just like we said, love your neighbor as yourself. That means you must first love yourself. before others. You must deal with yourself. You must make sure you deal with it's not, it doesn't just come like you were born like that. No, you have to work on it. People always upset you. There are irate customers, there are angry ones, and there are passive ones. In fact, those passive ones are the worst because they will not talk, but they will just leave. But you don't know the number of people they will tell out there not to patronize you. Feel good about yourself. You are a very special person. 1 Peter 2:9 says that a peculiar person, a chosen generation, a royal priesthood. Feel good about yourself. And once you feel good about yourself, you will definitely make the other person feel good. Next slide, please. Treat people with respect. Customers have feelings too, just like I said. Don't show boredom towards others. You know, maybe, for example, like a customer care person who may have been, each day she has to or he has to answer like hundreds of people. And it has now become a routine. Week 1, week 2, it has now become a routine. And you now feel you treat everybody as a number. That's number 1, yes. Today, that's number 2. No, people don't want to be treated as numbers. They want to be treated as individuals. Recognize customers' behavior. Just like I gave example, people are different. What they want are different. So recognize, what does this person really want? What's the need? What's the want? So that you can do it according to how he or she wants. Provide good service, first time, every time. Yes, people say first impression matters, yes. But after the first impression, what happens? So provide good service at all times. Quality service leads to customer retention. I've said that earlier. The next slide, please. The quality of your work. Poor quality comes from poor attitude. I've mentioned it. Attitude is a big problem. I don't know whether it's only in this part of the world, but attitude is a big problem. Someone mentioned to me once how you will give someone a job. The job has not been delivered. You meet this person every day. You said it's going to be a 1-week thing. You meet this person every day. You have not said anything. And the person actually gave you money. There's nothing you say. A week has passed, a month has passed, 6 months have passed, 1 year, and you don't still feel like giving. If there was anything that should make you stay that long, you can't even say, this is this. Very bad. That is very, very bad. That is poor quality. And attitude, we really need to work on it. If truly, we are all Christians, we are all born again. If, just like the Bible says, once we walk according to it, there's no way. I don't think you should even feel comfortable that you promise to do something for someone and the person even paid you and you have not done it. You shouldn't even feel okay. Commitment is vital to producing quality work and quality services. Some people look at money. I want to make money. I want to collect the cloth. The person will give us deposit. Collect it, even if I'm not going to give her in 1 week. And the person has a special thing to use that thing for on a particular day, and you just collect. And of course, we do so well now and all that. No, that's not the right attitude. And I'm telling you, with time, it will show. When you're committed, when you're dedicated, it will show. You cannot hide it. And that is what people want. Commitment, dedication. Next slide, please. People value courtesy. People value honesty. People value openness. People value fair play. Very important. Honesty, integrity. People value it. Each of us has the ability and the responsibility to find ways to improve what we do and the way we do it. Like I said, customer service is going beyond even what the person expected. For example, maybe a taxi driver. After carrying someone, the person chartered a taxi to a particular place. It doesn't take you anything. You come out and open the door for the person. That is an extra service. It's true. No, it's true. It's an extra service. It can go a long way. The person must have been hiring lots before then. But just because of that action, we'll decide this is the person I'll be dealing with. And each day you wait before the person leaves his or her house, he's praying, God, I want, and maybe that person is going to hire you for the whole day. And you know what that costs? Just a simple thing you did, just going an extra mile. Whatever thing we do, there's always a way of looking for an extra way of impressing this customer, an extra way of going beyond what the person expects. Quality service is a winning attitude. That example says it all. A winning attitude. Next slide, please. The language of positive communication. Speak in a positive manner. Speak in a positive manner. Hello, ma. Maybe someone calls, hello, ma. Is this, the person just gives a complaint, and definitely that thing is not what you people can do. You won't just say we cannot do it. No. There's a better way of saying it. And the person will feel, oh, at least, oh, sorry. Yeah, we thought of that line, but we are not doing that yet. It's a better way of saying it, not, we don't do it. No, I don't know. It's not my fault. You know, all those things that get people upset. Be prompt and efficient. If you say you're delivering on Wednesday, late 12 p.m., if you even deliver, 12 noon, if you even deliver 10 a.m., that's exceptional. You have done something exceptional because you've delivered promptly and accurately and efficiently. But people appreciate explanations. There are certain things we cannot, that probably is beyond our control, something that could happen. For example, let me just give one example. I went somewhere, I wanted to buy something. Along the road, as I was passing, I heard this Sinach music, one of her songs. And I was like, oh, okay, maybe they sell CDs here, let me stop and buy. But when I got to the place, the person said, no, he doesn't sell CDs, but that he has collections of the Sinach songs. I was like, in fact, that's what I want. And the person welcomed me very well. And in fact, in the course of our talking, I found out that we're from the same place. We are from the same place. And I was happy. And he told me that I can get it the following day, which was Sunday. I said, no, that's Sunday. Let it be Monday. I'll get it on Monday. And I paid a deposit. On Monday, I went because the way he received me, I didn't want to start calling that, should I come? I just had this belief that I have to collect it. He assured me if he could say Sunday, then Monday, why would I get it? I got there and there was story. In my mind, I said, okay, maybe something happened. He said his laptop and all that crashed and all that. Okay. So as I asked, since it has crashed, so when next should I come for it? He said, I don't know, come back in the evening. I said, no, let me come back on Tuesday. Tuesday passed, I didn't want to go. On Wednesday, I went. Another story. You know, all the services and everything that we did, my mind, I've started changing. He does all the students' party. I started thinking, okay, if I want to do my son's party, anything, this person is from my place, this person welcomed me well, this is what the person does. In fact, by the time he started all these things, I started ruling it out. And at the end of the day, I ruled till today. I've not collected it. My deposit is still with him. It's true. So you can imagine that if there was anything that was beyond your control, you should have just explained to me, let me forget about it, and you returned my money. It would have been better. I may have still considered you. But now even if somebody tells me, I will think of another person, not him. Say thank you and smile. It may look simple, but it can go a long way. Like someone said, in UK, you go to buy something in a store, thank you. You took it home, you didn't like it, you went to return it. They still tell you thank you. Next slide, please. The plastic, crooked, zero, and hostile. Plastic as in insincere communication. Crooked as in jokingly, but it's not a good joke. Zero as in no communication. Hostile as in hostile. All these are negative communications and should not be found in you, who is a business person, or in your organization. Replace them with positive communication. Replace them with sincerity. Replace them with replying them well. If there's any issue, let them understand, but there should not always be issues, but if there should be issue, let them understand. Next slide. Voice tone says a lot. I said it. I've mentioned that before. Body language, smile, making eye contact. Somebody comes and is complaining about something. You rendered a service and the person is not satisfied and is complaining. And the person is talking and you're doing something else. He doesn't speak well. That's a negative communication. Next one. How's your image? Image is made up of many things, but the most important factor is what we do and how we handle interpersonal communications. Image is made up of a lot. The ambience, the location, the things they have, and so many things. But after all these things, people still come. Doing the business itself will now have contacts between you and the customer. So the way you handle that customer is the main image you're going to portray. For example, if for a company, even if they say MTN, and now you get into there and you're trying to get inquiries or make complaints, and the person that attended to you was zero, you're going to have a wrong image completely, forgetting about every other thing that is put in place, but a wrong image. The way we act with customers is the most important factor in building a positive image for your business organization. That's what I just said. The next slide, please. Practicing warmth, friendliness, honesty, patience, because you will need it. Some people can just be tough. You need the patience. Some people don't understand. You need the patience. Courtesy is important. Promptness. That's another thing. Promptness. You say, okay, for example, today, this meeting was to be for 9:30. As at 10, I think we had like 3 or 4 people around. It's part of it. Someone who has a lot of things ruled down that are important that should have gone to do will leave. And probably that speaker may have been the one that will tell you the exact thing that you need today, and you have lost it. The next one, please. Solving customers' problems. There will always be problems, but you have to look at the problems as, yes, this is the part I want. This is where the real work is. If there is no problem, you will not be thinking of solutions. So there will always be complaints. When you listen to the customer's complaints, you take responsibility to solve the problem. Listen without interruption, with full attention. Like I said, eye contact. Listen to the person. Just like the Bible says, I will always refer to the Bible. Be quick to hear, slow to speak, slow to anger. That's the summary. That is it. The person will come angry because what he or she wanted is not what he got. He's angry. He's coming to vent the anger. If you return it back the way he's being it or she's being it, there will be no, people cannot really come to a good solution. But when you take it the other way around, even the person himself or herself will be like, upon all my vexation, upon all these words that I've been trained to this person is not that you're acting as if you're not interested, but at least the person is paying attention to get the problem so that you know how to offer solution. The next one. Behave without aggression and without arguing. Don't argue. Listen. When you get the main points, you offer solutions. Do not extend excuses for the problem. Thank the customer for drawing attention to it, because it's another way of you improving your business. Express sympathy. Put yourself in the person's shoe and full understanding. The next one. Customer service problem solving involves you asking, it's not all customers that will tell you their own, like I said, passive customers, those ones, they will not talk. But you can engage in asking questions and you'll be able to get what their problems, their problems are, so that you can offer solutions. Find out exactly what the customer needs you to do for them. Find out, just like I gave an example. What I want may be different from what you want. The way you want it may be different from the way this person wants it. But the thing is that the solutions are almost the same, but the way at which you relate with them are different. The next one, explain first what you can do. You know, even if, yes, they say customers are always right, there are some things they bring which you know you can't do. There are some complaints they come with which you know is at that time not possible. There's a better way of putting to the person that, sorry, this is not possible. But it's always better to offer the one that you can do first, and now say, okay, this is the one I cannot do. Because when you just come up with saying, this, I cannot do this one, it's as if the person will just take it that there's nothing you can do. Discuss in detail all opinions and then decide what needs to be done. Undertake immediately what was discussed. That is, act on what was discussed. Act on the problem the customer had given. Check the results to make sure the customer is completely satisfied. Call the person. If the person had left or if the person is still there, are you okay? Even after that, you can still call. I'm sorry about what happened, but I hope you're okay now. I hope you were pleased with our services. I hope that will not repeat itself. It can go a long way. The next one, please. Customer service traits to copy. Be on time, just like we were here today. Be on time. If after you have advertised your products, they have not seen you before, and now they have fixed time. Someone has fixed time. Let's meet at so place, so time, and at that time you are not there. You started speaking negative about yourself. Open on time. Where you open places, and you have put it that we open from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. And I'm just leaving. Okay, I'd seen the adverts already that you advertise on maybe a website or a blog, and I was like, okay, today I'm passing that road. Okay, on my way to my office, I will stop by. It should be 7 a.m. And by 7 a.m. as I'm passing there, it's not open. That's another negative impression. Deliver on time. If you say today, let your today be today. Follow through and deliver your promises. Even if it has been delivered, probably even send someone to deliver it. You know, some of these people can be funny. If it's something that you have to send someone to go and deliver, follow through. You have to call. I hope you've received it, you know, just to be sure, and in good condition. Go the extra kilometer. They say go extra miles for customers. Next slide, please. Offer your customer options. That should be your. Offer your customer options. They can come up with something that you know that will not be really okay for them. Offer them options so that they can choose. Express empathy to those ones that are angry. Treat customers as the most important part of your job. These are the people that are giving you the money. If you're in an organization, it's the customers that are paying your salary. It is not the owner of the place. It is the customers. If those people don't come, if there's no business, that place will be closed down. If it's only your own business, it is those customers that are the ones giving you the business. That's for people that are working with in an organization. In fact, it's not even just people. You have, just like she mentioned it, maybe a group of people that do makeup, a group of people that are fashion designers. You know, you treat every one of them well, because there are certain things that probably there's a kind of hairstyle you cannot do, and a customer has come to meet you to do it, and you cannot do it, and you should be honest. You can refer the person. If you have treated the other person well, you can refer, and it doesn't mean that that person will not come back to you. For the fact that you were sincere, that's the way I will look at it. For the fact that you were sincere to tell me that you cannot do it, rather than spoil it, I'll still come back to you for any other one. Next slide, please. The benefits. After all said and done, why do we go through all these things? Trying to impress them, trying to make sure they're not angry, calling them, making sure you do it on time, making sure you explain all the explanations that they need. Higher income. What are you? Or repeat business. What are you in a business for? To make profits. And this profit you can make only when they keep coming and referring others. Recognition. You'll be surprised. Before you know it, you're recognized. Personal satisfaction and fulfillment. You yourself will be fulfilled. That yes, God has helped me to be able to make others happy. Less stress. Now this one will call. I told you, this one will call with her own complaint. This one will call with his own complaint. And those are stress. So, but when you have offered good customer service, there'll be less stress. Higher self-awareness and self-control. In the process of always trying to calm these people down, you yourself have learned self-control, which is one of the things that are required for us as Christians. Greater authenticity. Happier life both at work and outside work. Next one, please. Better reputation. Higher morale. Fewer complaints. You have fewer of those complaints. Higher productivity. That's the main one. There's no way when once you can retain these people that will bring more people. Those more people will keep bringing more people. That's the networking now. It's not it's not travel. Better work, higher profits. So these are all benefits of good customer service. So next slide, please. I think that will be the last. In conclusion, the feelings that customers have about your business organization has a direct impact on the bottom line. These feelings are the ones that will make that customer have that feeling. How did you leave them? When they are at the conclusion of the business or the services, how did they leave? That feeling has impact on your business. Quality service is what sets one business organization apart from the other. The quality of the service you give is what sets you apart. That one, I know. You go to that one, I know. They will always tell you the same thing. The person is good, excellent. They always tell you the same thing. Quality service. That's because of what was done. It's not just being said. Next one, please. There is more to quality service than making people smile more often. A satisfied customer will go that one step further and tell others about your business and your organization. So you have to make sure you satisfy a customer so that you don't spend too much money on adverts. They will do the advertisement for you. Therefore, give quality service first time, every time. Not just the first impression. Because a lot of people they'll give you first impression. There's a new person, he's just coming. And after that, what happens? Give quality service first time and every time. Sorry, please. Any question, please? Any question, please? None. Okay.
But is the customer always right? Some customers are frustrating.
The customer is the boss. He's the one bring the business for you. Is to manage it. There's nothing you can do. Is to manage it. Because that one person, you don't know what that one person will do for you. You don't know the referral you can bring or she can bring that will boost you up. So they are always right. They are the boss. You have to try. You have to try. Be slow. Be slow to anger. Be quick to yeah. Okay, thank you very much.